Hi folks, Mark Donovan here again from HomeAdditionPlus.com. Today I'm working on my roof a little bit and I'm applying a product called Wet and Forget. This is the product here called Wet and Forget. And what's unique about this particular container is it's an applicator that allows me to shoot up to 30 feet away from the nozzle. And the height of my roof, the complexity of trying to get up on the roof because of the steep pitch, something like this will be fantastic if it works. And I'm excited to go give it a shot and let you know how it works, and you get to see it in operation. I also had a couple of viewers ask me just in the past few weeks with some Wet and Forget that I put on my roof maybe 2 years or so ago, what was the before and after look, or at least what's the after look after applying it. So I just put a ladder on my roof in the area that I did apply the Wet and Forget, again maybe two or 3 years ago. I remember doing 2 applications of it, and it did a fantastic job. And I'll put a link somewhere up in the right hand corner for you to look at that old video and can see what it looked like when I initially put the Wet and Forget on, and see what it looks like now, like 3 years later. And again, I only applied 2 applications of it over maybe a 6-month period. So take a look at that before and after look, and you're going to see this product, this particular Wet and Forget bottle in operation to see if it truly reaches 30 feet. And again, I'm really hoping it does, because there's no way I can reach certain parts of my roof, and I do have some moss issues on other parts of my roof that, again, because of the height, I just can't get there. So this is part of the roof that I applied the Wet and Forget to back 2 or 3 years ago. And as you can see here, there's no moss or algae anywhere on it at this point. So it's fantastic in terms of the success of this product on my particular roof situation. I'll show you another section just so you can see multiple areas that we're done with it. So here's another section of the roof. I remember this section being thick with moss, maybe 1/2-inch clumps literally attached to the sections of the shingles, at the bottom edge of the shingles, and now not an ounce of it anymore on the roof line. So again, this product just did a fabulous job, and I'm looking forward to now reaching the new areas at the higher altitudes with this new applicator bottle. All right, so now I'm about ready to try this new applicator Wet and Forget. And one of the nice things I like right off the bat is it's in a container that I don't have to worry about mixing it in another container or a spray bottle. All I have to do is just screw on the hose to it and shoot after I turn the water onto the hose. So we're gonna give it a shot and see if it can really shoot out the distance that it's advertised to. All right, now that I've got the hose hooked up, all I have to do is rotate this dial here counterclockwise to the on position to spray it. And as you can see, I'm getting 30 feet out of that. So we're gonna give it a shot now. So not all my work involves standing on a ladder. Here I got the back side of my detached garage that definitely has some mold and mildew on it because it gets a lot of shade most of the summer. So I'm going to hit it up here as well. So I'm also going to do the siding on my house here on the kind of north side that's shaded a lot. It gets a lot of kind of mildew on it, occasionally a little mold, but mostly just mildew. So for that, I'm going to switch the nozzle to the fan portion because it's much lower height, and I want to cover larger surface area more quickly, and I can do it from the ground. So I'll show you how this works. While I was applying that Wet and Forget on the side of the house, I was hearing a loon out there in the distance. Can't see it at the moment, otherwise I'd show you. So here's the moss that I'm talking about on the roof. You can see clumps of it, green clumps of it here, particularly in the valleys of the roof, but also all the way up to the peak of the roof. Underneath every shingle, the bottom edge of every shingle, there's clumps of moss. So this Wet and Forget should remove it just like it did before in the other part of the roof of my house. So we'll see you in the spring. So this applicator for Wet and Forget definitely did its job. I was able to go up 20 feet or so on to my ladder and shoot at least another 30 feet beyond up to the peak of my roof. for me, that's a huge benefit. It eliminates the risk and safety concerns of me climbing up on that roof. It also enables me to get the job done in terms of getting rid of that moss that's on the roof. So definitely the product Wet and Forget works, and secondarily, this application works. So I highly recommend it. I will take an after video, if you will, next spring to see the results of this product. But like I showed you earlier, I suspect that the results will be the same, that this moss will be either gone or close to gone. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button on it and subscribe to the channel. That way when you see the update on this next spring, you'll get the notification. So anyways, hope that helps you in terms of figuring out how to deal with your moss on your roof, or even on your size of your house where it's too far to reach or you don't want to work with a ladder. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Again, HomeAdditionPlus.com. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to the channel.